Paris Hilton is on cloud nine as her tireless efforts to protect institutionalized youth have come to fruition, marking a pivotal moment in her life and the lives of countless children in need of protection. On December 13, 2024, Hilton, 43, took to Instagram to share the remarkable news that the U.S. Congress had officially passed the Stop Institutional Child Abuse Act, a cause she has passionately championed for years. This victory is not just a personal milestone for Hilton, but also a triumph for every survivor of institutional child abuse who has suffered in silence and fought for justice. The emotional announcement came in the form of a carousel of 20 photos that showcased the culmination of years of advocacy, personal pain, and triumph. Hilton's post was a heartfelt message of gratitude, reflection, and determination. She began her caption by describing the day as one she would never forget, filled with a sense of accomplishment and relief after years of hard work. "Today is a day I will never forget. After years of sharing my story and advocating on Capitol Hill, the Stop Institutional Child Abuse Act has officially passed the U.S. Congress," she wrote, her words echoing a sense of victory that many might only dream of achieving. Hilton's personal involvement in this cause is deeply tied to her own experiences growing up, which included facing significant trauma in her youth. In the early 2000s, Hilton revealed that she had been subjected to abuse at several troubled teen facilities, which inspired her to speak out and fight for reforms. Her decision to turn personal pain into powerful advocacy has made her a beacon of hope for those affected by similar experiences. As she continued her message, Hilton emphasized the power of collective voices and the importance of standing up against injustice. "This moment is proof that our voices matter, that speaking out can spark change, and that no child should ever endure the horrors of abuse in silence," Hilton wrote, highlighting the significance of the legislative win for survivors and those still in need of protection. Her words resonate not only with the millions who follow her, but with those who have struggled in silence, unaware that someone powerful and influential was fighting on their behalf. In her post, Hilton expressed her profound gratitude to everyone who had supported her in this fight, from survivors who bravely shared their stories to families who stood by them. "To the countless survivors who shared their stories, to the families who stood with us, and to the coalition, thank you from the bottom of my heart for standing with me," she wrote, acknowledging the community of advocates who helped her turn this dream into a reality. This acknowledgement was crucial, as the victory was not just hers, but belonged to every individual and organization who worked tirelessly to advocate for institutionalized children and ensure their voices were heard. Hilton also took a moment to specifically recognize the legislators who played an instrumental role in passing the Stop Institutional Child Abuse Act. She tagged each of them in her post, publicly thanking them for their dedication to the cause and for helping to make her long-standing dream come true. This recognition underscores Hilton's deep appreciation for the political leaders who were willing to listen to her and take action on behalf of vulnerable children across the country. The Stop Institutional Child Abuse Act is an important piece of legislation designed to set strict guidelines for the health, safety, care, treatment, and proper placement of youth in various institutional settings, including boarding schools, boot camps, and similar facilities. The act seeks to establish best practices to ensure that children in these environments are protected from abuse and mistreatment, creating a safer system for vulnerable youth across the nation. With this legislation, children will no longer have to suffer in silence, and perpetrators of abuse will be held accountable. According to the official website of the organization advocating for the legislation, the act aims to safeguard children by setting clear standards for care and ensuring that institutions comply with regulations designed to protect the well-being of every child entrusted to their care. The law's passage marks a historic moment in the fight against institutional child abuse, and Hilton's role in this victory is undeniable. She has been a vocal advocate, using her platform and influence to shed light on the darkness of child abuse in institutional settings and to push for legislative change. The Act also provides a comprehensive framework for monitoring and enforcing compliance, ensuring that institutions are held accountable for their actions and that children's rights are respected. In doing so, it aims to break the cycle of abuse that has been rampant in certain institutions and provide a pathway for reform. Hilton's dedication to this cause has brought attention to the often hidden issues within these systems, sparking a nationwide conversation about the treatment of children in institutional care. and the need for systemic reform. In addition to her public gratitude and celebration of the legislative victory, Hilton's family joined her in marking this significant moment. The Instagram post included a series of pictures and videos that not only celebrated the passing of the bill, but also captured Hilton's joy as she shared the moment with her loved ones. Among the photos was a heartwarming clip featuring her husband Carter Ruham, who has been a steadfast support throughout Hilton's advocacy work, and a few photos with their young son Phoenix, showing the sense of joy and unity that permeated their family in the wake of this monumental achievement. Hilton's journey has been one of resilience and determination. From the pain of her past to the triumph of this victory, her advocacy has brought awareness to a cause that previously went unnoticed by many. She has become an influential voice for survivors of institutional child abuse, using her platform to raise awareness and push for real change. Hilton has been candid about her own experiences, sharing her story to help others heal and to inspire action from those in positions of power. Looking ahead, Hilton's work is far from over. She has vowed to continue fighting for the children who are still trapped in abusive institutional settings, vowing never to stop advocating for change. And to the children still trapped in these systems, I will never stop fighting for you. Change is possible. Hilton's words are a powerful reminder of the importance of continued activism and the belief that change is always possible. No matter how insurmountable the challenges may seem, her victory represents more than just the passage of a law. It represents a breakthrough for children who have been silenced for too long. Hilton's efforts are a testament to the power of one person's voice and the impact that speaking out can have on the world. Her advocacy has shone a light on the dark reality of institutional child abuse, and thanks to her tireless work, children across the nation will have a greater chance of receiving the protection and care they deserve. As Hilton reflects on this moment, she is undoubtedly proud of the work that she and her supporters have accomplished. Yet her resolve to continue pushing for justice remains unshaken. This is not the end of her journey, but rather a new chapter in her ongoing fight for the rights of institutionalized children everywhere. Hilton's unwavering dedication to this cause is sure to continue to inspire change and spark hope for generations to come. The passage of the Stop Institutional Child Abuse Act is a monumental step forward in the fight for the rights of children, and Paris Hilton's role in this victory will be remembered as one of her most significant achievements. It is a testament to the power of speaking out, to the importance of advocating for those who cannot advocate for themselves, and to the unyielding belief that positive change is possible when people come together to make their voices heard. Hilton's victory is not just a win for her, but for every child whose life will be improved by the protections this new law will offer. It is a victory that proves that even in the darkest of times, there is always the possibility of light and hope.